Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English with me. I'm Maria, and today we're talking about something that can feel easy for some people and a little scary for others.
Oh, I know what this is. Small talk?
Exactly. Small talk at social events, parties, work events, weddings, or any place where you meet new people.
Maria, I have a confession. Sometimes I walk into a room, see lots of people, and think, okay, where do I go now?
That is so relatable. And then what do you do?
Usually, I look for the food table.
Ah, yes, the safest place at every party.
Exactly. But seriously, starting a conversation can be difficult, especially when you don't know anyone.
That's true. But here's the good news. You don't need perfect English. You just need a few simple questions and a friendly attitude.
So, how do we break the ice?
Great question. You can start with something simple. For example, "Hi, I'm Maria. Nice to meet you." Then ask, "How do you know the host?"
Oh, that's easy. Or maybe, have you been to one of these events before?
Perfect. You can also talk about the place, the food, the music, or the event itself.
So I shouldn't begin with, tell me about your biggest problems in life.
Maybe not in the first 30 seconds.
Okay. I'll play it safe.
Exactly. Start with light topics. For example, "This place is really nice, isn't it?" Or, "The music is great. Do you like this kind of music?"
I like that because the other person doesn't need to give a long answer. But if they want to talk more, they can.
Yes. And when they answer, don't just say, "Okay." Try to keep the conversation going.
How?
Ask a follow up question. Imagine someone says, "I work in a school."
Then I could say, oh, really? What do you teach?
Exactly. Or, "Do you enjoy working there?"
Nice. So I listen, and then I ask something connected to their answer.
That's it. Small talk is like a little game of catch. One person says something, and you throw the conversation back.
Catch.
Yes, exactly. But sometimes the conversation becomes quiet. And then, silence.
The awkward silence.
Don't worry, silence is normal. You can simply start a new topic.
Like, so what do you like to do in your free time?
Great! Or, "Have you watched any good movies recently?" Those questions can help you find common ground.
That means finding something you both like, right?
Exactly. Maybe you both enjoy football, cooking, travel, or funny movies.
I remember meeting someone at a friend's birthday party. At first, we didn't know what to say. Then I noticed he was wearing a football shirt.
Ah, there you go.
I asked, are you a big fan? And wow, we talked for 20 minutes.
See? Sometimes one small question can open the door to a great conversation.
But Maria, what if the other person gives very short answers? Like, yes, no, maybe.
Good question. Don't panic. You can move on to another topic. And if the conversation still feels difficult, that's okay too.
So I don't have to force it?
Not at all. You can smile and say, "It was nice talking to you. I'm going to get another drink." Then politely leave.
Oh, good. I thought I had to stay there forever.
Definitely not. Small talk should feel friendly, not like an interview.
And I think the biggest tip is to relax. Most people are happy when someone is friendly and interested in them.
That's so true. You don't need a perfect sentence. Just say hello, ask a simple question, listen carefully, and be yourself. Okay, friends, let's take a quick word tour and look at some useful expressions from our chat.
First, break the ice. This means to start a friendly conversation with someone you don't know well.
For example, I asked her about her favorite food to break the ice.
Next, play it safe. This means to choose something simple and avoid doing something risky or uncomfortable.
Example. I didn't know him well, so I played it safe and talked about the weather.
Number 3. Keep the conversation going. This means to continue talking instead of letting the conversation stop.
Example. She asked me another question to keep the conversation going.
Number 4. Find common ground. This means to discover something that you and another person both like or understand.
Example. We found common ground when we discovered that we both love traveling.
And finally, move on. In this situation, it means to change to another topic or continue to something else.
Example. We finished talking about work, so we moved on to talking about movies.
These expressions are simple, useful, and perfect for real conversations.
Now it's time for Say It Better. Let's improve 3 common sentences.
Number 1. What is your job?
This is correct, but in casual conversation, what do you do sounds more natural. It can mean, what is your job?
Number 2. I am living in Lahore.
You can say that, but if Lahore is your usual home, I live in Lahore sounds more natural. We often use I live for a permanent or normal situation.
And number 3. I don't know what to say.
That's correct. But in a social situation, you could say, I'm not sure what to say. It sounds softer and more natural.
So remember, what do you do? I live in Lahore. And I'm not sure what to say.
And don't forget, small talk gets easier with practice. You don't need to be perfect. Just be curious, friendly, and ready to listen.
Your challenge today. Write your own sentence in the comments using break the ice, play it safe, find common ground, keep the conversation going, or move on.
We can't wait to read your sentences. See you next time!
Bye everyone, and good luck with your next conversation.